Yo, did anyone get goosebumps by watching this trailer? My mind is blown when I saw all these characters just come to life. It was just like, please be good. Anyways. So, what up, Cheese Army? How y'all doing? I know for 3 weeks I've been absent, but let's talk about Justice League. I know it's been like at least 2 weeks since that trailer premiered at Comic-Con, but you know, I got a chance to see it, and listen, it looks amazing. I think the trailer just is... It's the best trailer that I probably have seen in a while, because like, we've been waiting for a Justice League movie, and I honestly never expected it to just appear like that, and we got footage, and it's just, it looks amazing. So let's just start off. You know, Ben Affleck, he's literally on the search for like all these characters like Aquaman or Flash or like Cyborg, I'll get into that later, but you see all these characters, and like people are been like, oh, what's the story, like what Justice League's gonna do and stuff. I think that this is like a perfect intro to what the Justice League is about. Ben Affleck is going on the run, he's trying to figure out who these characters are so he can recruit them into Justice League, and after pretty much fight a baddie, and people are rumoring it's Darkseid, which I want to see. I mean, come on, he's a pretty badass villain, or like that villain-ish type, and they did allude to that in Batman v Superman, so I'm pretty psyched for that. But regardless, like, people have been complaining that there's no clear definition of who they're gonna face or what they're gonna do and like how the movie's gonna unfold, but I think this is a pretty good intro for what they have built. Listen, the DC universe is like falling apart, but when you see all these characters, you're like, okay, they're getting the character tropes right. Aquaman, on the other hand, is going a darker route, because you know, you see Aquaman, you're like, oh, this guy? Really? You're picking Aquaman of all the other people? Like, dude, Aquaman is as worse as Thor, and Thor is like a badass, so, you know, just forget it. It's good. Point, you see like all these characters, and like they're going a dark route for Aquaman, and I kind of like it. People are been like complaining, and I'm like, dude, you can complain about DC darkness, but the way they portray Aquaman, it looks to be like they're going in the right direction. Plus, I mean, Aquaman is not saying much, and I think they should just keep it that way. Aquaman, I don't think, should say a lot of things, and he just looks like a badass. Just the water splashing, and just, dude, I mean, I've been psyched for the Aquaman movie since they released a poster for Aquaman. Okay, let's forget about the fish dude, or thank you, and just go for the other characters. Listen, Wonder Woman and Ben Affleck, or Batfleck, have been having great chemistry. We see that in Batman v Superman, but then we see Gal Gadot or Wonder Woman, they have great chemistry, and like the dialogue and the funniness is apparent in this movie. Just like they're learning that, like, you know, you can have a dark movie, but you can have some comedy in it, and the comedy is golden. I loved it. I laughed. I was like, oh my god, it was so funny. More or less, or more. It's just like the dialogue is just dialogue. It's just them talking. But then the one that stole the show for me is Flash. Listen, I like Flash, and in some doses, I like the Flash, and I'm gonna review the Flash TV show in a couple of weeks or days, but like the Flash is just one of my favorite characters with Batman, Superman, and all the other DC characters. But they have more Flash time, so you saw Flash is like, yo, you're sitting in my second favorite chair. I'm like, I'm dying right now. And it's just funny how he's introducing, he's like, yo, I hear that you're fast, and blah 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 blah, and after he throws the, like, what's it called, the batarang, I guess, yeah, he throws the batarang, and it's just like, and it's slow motion, you see him just stepping to the side, and it's like, you're mind-blowing, and then you, the dude who's watching the trailer, just like mind-blown, like, oh my god, that is so sick. I want to see that. It's just like, he picks it, he's like, that's cool. And I'm like, he's talking, and he's just like, but then the blue and like the coloring of him is kind of like, is he like Zoom or something? I mean, I'm a bit scared, because you know, I'm used to the red and yellow, but besides that point, I just love how they did the Flash and Ben Affleck's interaction with him, like, I'm in, and after he's like, really? And after Flash is just like, any friends? And I'm like, dude, this guy might be Tony Stark because this guy's so arrogant, he's talking a bit fast, he's just like that quippy dude, and I think he's gonna have a lot of comedy in this. I'm glad that thing, but then like looking back at what Batman v Superman and Dawn of Justice was setting, you saw all these characters like Cyborg and everything. You saw them and you were like, I don't get it. I mean, in fact, I saw Flash footage and I was like, who the hell is that supposed to be? And after like literally someone was like, yo, that guy was the Flash. I was like, what? Seriously? Yo, that didn't look anything like the Flash. Like I was literally astray like after the movie just thinking, what the hell? So that setup was bad. But in this movie they do it perfectly and I'm glad they're doing it in the right way. Cyborg is the one that I'm a bit skeptical because like I don't know much about him, so I don't know how they're gonna set it up. You see his football uniform, you see him, and I guess you'll get his origin story a bit, but hey, I'm glad to see like Cyborg's in this, and Aquaman, I don't know, man, are you gonna join the team or just gonna be like that guy because comes in the last minute, he's like, yeah, I'm Aquaman, or Captain America, or whatever. Point is, I love this trailer, and whoever has gripes with this, don't be pissed. It's just like a little bit of an intro just to say, hey, the Justice League, we're coming and we're just introducing the characters, and then you get used to them. Like, I think all these actors are gonna do a fine job portraying these, and I'm psyched. I'm psyched to see this movie. So what do you think? Who's your favorite character of the Justice League? Or are you excited for the Justice League movie? I know I am. I mean, personally, after seeing this trailer, I'm more excited than I was before. And, you know, I'm glad to see that this movie is getting better, or these movies are getting better and better. More on that later. Yo, so what up, Cheese Army? Yo, leave that comment, like this video. Until next time.